Have you ever wondered why the moon has so many craters? Those marks are actually stories of destruction written millions of years ago. They're impact craters caused by asteroids hitting the moon from space. But the surprising thing is, this didn't just happen to the moon. Our Earth is also a target moving through space. Imagine a rock as big as Mount Everest crashing into the Earth at thousands of kilometers per hour. What do you think would happen? Forget cities. Entire regions would be wiped out. Oceans would boil, and the sky would turn pitch black. Today, asterisk in the video, we're going to talk about those terrifying marks on the ground called impact craters. First, let's head to South Africa, where the world's oldest and biggest impact crater, called the Vredefort crater, is located. About 2 billion years ago, when life on Earth was just tiny single-celled organisms, a 15 kilometers wide asteroid crashed into the planet. The explosion from that hit was millions of times more powerful than any nuclear bomb made by humans. This crater, which is 300 kilometers wide, can't even be seen from the ground, dude. Need to go into space to see it. Today, after all this time, the wind and rain have worn down its edges over time. But for scientists, it's still an open book that tells us a lot about the Earth's history. Now let's head over to Canada, where there's a crater called Sudbury. This story is a bit different because here, the destruction actually made people rich. About 1.5 billion years ago, a huge comet hit this spot. The impact melted the Earth's outer layer, and precious metals bubbled up from beneath the surface. Today, a large portion of the world's nickel and copper comes from this place. What's surprising is that such a the thing that once came to cause destruction has now become a big part of Canada's economy. People there say we live off a space gift. But when it fell, the scene must have been like hell. Everywhere was just fire and molten lava. But the most famous and terrifying story is from Mexico. This was back when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. They were huge, powerful, and probably thought no one could wipe them out. Then, an asteroid called Chicxulub came from space. This happened about 65 million years ago. It happened a million years ago. When this asteroid hit the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, it changed the world forever. Scientists say that the impact kicked up so much dust and dirt that it covered the entire Earth in darkness for years. Sunlight couldn't reach the ground. Plants died, and then the animals that ate them died too. Massive tsunamis hit the oceans, wiping out even the biggest continents without mercy. This is the crater we don't really see today because half of it is underwater and the other half is buried underground. They say if that asteroid if it had tilted just a bit to the right or left, or if it had arrived a few minutes late, dinosaurs might still be alive today and humans might not even exist.